Here's a video doing a V60 recipe with the tightest budget setup possible. I sent Lance on vacation. I'm Hugo. I'm his videographer. He likes to call me cameraman. I'm video editor. I'm, his therapist also, so videographer, okay? I don't know if it's the tightest possible. There are some things that you can add some extra money, if you know what I mean. Coffee. Ethiopia by Nomad. I like naturals, so... And then a V60, $10 with a filter paper. Really cheap scale, a knockoff of a Hario. I guess it's really similar. $20, I guess. And then we have the grinder. This is the Q2 with heptagonal burrs. I don't know the price, to be honest. A spoon. WD-T instruments. This one is the cheapest possible. I'm not going to use this one because I really like this one. I need to swirl without touching the filter paper. Okay, I can control the distance between the needles. We are not going to use this kind of kettle, but this is expensive. We are going to use this one, okay? There is no gooseneck, so you need to control the flow with a spoon, dropping the water to hit the spoon, and the distance between the spoon and the coffee bed should be as close as possible so you don't create turbulence when it's not needed. The author of the recipe is called Rowan. I thought I was nerdy. Rowan took some info from some recipes of Lance Hedrick, like in some techniques like the shaking back and forth and to the side, the WD-T technique, but in the coffee bed, like Lance Hedrick did already in 2021, I guess. I don't know, to be honest. That and other techniques came together and Rowan created this recipe. The recipe. You're going to use 20 grams of coffee to 320 grams of water. Here is the first variable that you can change. If you drink that 20 grams of coffee to 320 grams of water and you find it a little bit watery, add more coffee. That will bring you more intensity to the cup and you will feel a little bit more the coffee itself. And the opposite, it's also true. It's a little bit too intense, put less coffee in it, so 19 grams of coffee. Think about the watery sensation and the intensity sensation so you can mix this variable. The recipe, I can divide it in 3 stages. The blooming stage, and then 50% of the remaining water goes in the first stage, and then on the second stage the remaining water until you reach the 320 grams of water. In the blooming phase, you are going to add 4 times the amount of coffee in the water. If you are using 20 grams of coffee, you need to pour 80 grams of water, and you're going to pour the water in this really funny way. You are dropping the water in the spoon itself. You want to grind it a little bit coarser than usual, so because it's coarser, the water is going to pass through the coffee bed really quickly. You need to create as less turbulence as possible so the water does not pass through the coffee bed and go straight to the server. Can you use the mellow drip? Of course, it's the same, but we wanted to do as cheap as possible. Water, it's at boiling point. Don't discuss that with me, okay? Já está moído. Hello, says the scale. 20 grams. I'm going to shake a little bit the coffee bed so it stays flat as much as I can. I'm going to start the counter and then I'm going to drop the water as close as I can to the coffee bed. Until I reach 80 grams. And I'm going to swirl as much as I can. maybe it was a little bit too much. 2-minute mark, we are going to dispense 50% of the remaining water. So when I reach 200 grams of water, I will stop, okay? So I'm going to swirl again because last time it was a little bit fast. So, and I'm going to shake a little bit and try to remove the boulders from the filter paper. I think I'm not succeeding at all, but well, it's my second attempt. I think it's a little bit better than the other. It's drawing way slower, so probably it's okay. I'm going to put the remaining water without using the WDT, but the spoon at the 3-minute mark. I think I understand the concept of being really close to the water bed, and I passed the 320 grams because I was watching. Now I don't know what to do, but the coffee bed, it's not even, so I swirl a little bit. I think that I'm not allowed to swirl. If you go a little bit coarser and the water starts to flow really fast, try to agitate as much as you can with the WDT. If you, for instance, see if it's already clogging, don't do the WDT. It doesn't matter, to be honest. The WDT is here only to do that kind of clogging system, removing the fines from the boulders and putting it on the top of the coffee bed and in the walls of the paper filter, okay? That's the other variable that you can change while doing the recipe. Of course, you can adjust the grind size. If you change from one coffee to another, it will change the dynamics. The coffee will influentiate the procedure of this recipe. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's try this recipe. Wow, this is amazing. There is a slightly aftertaste that I don't like, that was in the previous coffee experiment that I did, like a really sour aftertaste. I think I couldn't do it a little bit better with a little bit fine grind size. Thank you, Rowan. I'm feeling like really happy. It's such an honor to try to replicate with the best intentional possible way the recipe that he made. Thank you. Drop some thoughts on the comments. Say something like, Hugo, you are really great.